My strap array working. It is. Tulips come through. I had these off Aaron. He went to Amsterdam. What did he bring back? Some corker tulips. The only thing is, when we get the rain, it does splat them to hell. But while I'm out, I'm good. With the high winds as well, I have to earth them in. And anything like this, that is a bit blurred. But I just squash them finger and thumb. Right, the gladioli cormets were inside the tunnel. And then just started coming through and just about make them out. And they forecast no frost or nothing, so I'll just put them outside. In between the tunnel and the trellis, I can still walk down there to get through to my greenhouse. And the spares up that side and highness can still run up there. Believe it or not, last week ran out of water and I had to fill up rather, run out of that one as well. So connect up to me feeder supply, which goes into the tunnel. And once again, looking into my water butt, there's about 5 inches left in the bottom of there. And there's worms in the bottom again. How the hell do worms get in there? And how do they survive in water? When I know for a fact worms breathe through the skin to survive. But how the hell do they survive in there? So I've got to empty the last lot out, which I do. So there's my bucket in the greenhouse. Let's fill that one up with rainwater. And then emptying the last drop out. Now I've got to tip him up because I don't want the worms going through there. So I've emptied them out and get in there myself with a couple of kitchen rolls and clean it out. Right, little babbies. Now I've got to fill that up with rainwater. So I filled him up, or filling him up. While that's going, having a pair of these. These lot are left out as well. These are my cannas, which have been chopped, obviously, end of last season when the frost jobbed them at Christmas. And as you see, they've started spurting again. So forecast a cold night, then they'll be fleeced or put back into the greenhouse. But them all started throwing, telling you, I want to come back to life. So now again, a drop of water. Right, my little babbies there, the worms I've taken out. So it's a good drop of rainwater. But them lot will be going tiger worms. Look at them, Boston in the compost. Somebody's got the mic on. Can you all mute, please? Just in case we do get a bit of int. Cheers. And there's another shot of the old tulips. There's some corkers in there. Right, filling up, taking the crap out, obviously, which comes in from the top. Peach, which I trained last year and this year. That's 2 here. Wouldn't have had it. I wanted to get 3 lots. What I should have done, I should have chopped these here. So I've got 1 big dollop there, 2 dollops on the side. But I might be able to do that for next year. Still trying. But there was loads of blossom on, and I went round with a little brush. The other one, which is established in the pot, obviously he's inside the tunnel as well to be protected. There's loads of blossom on him as well. Nearly filled up with water. I've got to make some liquid osmoc, so I've got a pair of tights. Obviously, I don't know lumps in it, or not too many. So different brews of manures. So I'll just get them into small lumps like that, and just bung them in the tights. So there's probably about 5 different manures in there, and I'm bunging them all down the bottom, and then put a knot in. Obviously, only using one leg, but there ain't many one-legged women in Colligate. So I've had to cut one up. Yes, nice little tea bag or manure bag. Just to help him out to kickstart, kept the boiling water of him. And then some rainwater. And this is going to replace one of my carpets or towels in the compost bin. but this is perfect. And he's one of the old nappies what you used to have before they were bloody plastic, whatever they are. So ideal, soaking him in that. Soaked him in there, wrung him out. And that's the one the worms have nearly disintegrated. So he is replacing him instead of carpet. Perfect. Look at that. Made to measure. So that's going to be left to soak for a while. This was last week ready for me 2 bottles of liquid osmoc. I've got to take for me talks. Both grapevines now showing well, good buds. Everybody should be. That was me. Second one I put in. Obviously, that's a bit later, but there is buds on all them lot as well. Gladys coming through. Them are the cormlets. And there's 2 in there in the pots as well. Them the exhibition sweet peas. In fact, them have spurted now because once you plant, you put dry compost on top and you don't water again until they come through. But that'll be on next week's. This is a little self-setter, so just in case he's a nice little chap, I'm going to take him up and pot him on. God knows what he is. I think Aaron's got a little app where you take a photo of the leaf and tells you what it is. I don't know. But obviously, propagator doing well. Had high winds last week, so I kept an eye on these lot. And these is 1, 2, 3, 4. They got a bit of crap coming out the middle, so I just sliced them with like a Stanley knife. And the new growth that's coming through now is a normal. So that chop there, that was when I sliced it. So in a week, that's how much is grown. All of them. You can see the original slice on the bottom. And that's what the winds are done. I mean, these are quite heavy, but it is top heavy with him. He needs to go in one of the big ones, which I should have done early. Well, when he finished growing last year. So he'll be done this year, end of this year. Taking harness a walk. This is on the other side. The wood chip I usually get is right down the bottom here, but this is on the Churchyard, where it's Commonwealth War Graves. There's some reason they put all the wood chip up here, and it was small wood chip, perfect. Look at that, beautiful stuff. So I took one of them and all. These lot are doing well. He's still keep after just to lift him and bung him in and dunk him a couple of times just to help him out. And these have even put a spurt on the last couple of days. If the end of the leaf don't look very good like he don't, I just cut him off. I don't want it spreading. Keep an eye on these. That's my clover. And that's the peat tree. See how we go with them. These are the giant Cape Gooseberry. Potting them on. And also my bedding. Snapdragon mixed. So pricking them out, normal crab. 1 per pot. Plastic drinking cup. Because I like to use them in 15 tray inserts. As you can see. That's them 2 lots out of there. Straws, keeping an eye on them as well. Right, once I've done, then they go outside. I'll give them a nice watering. Tepid rain water from the greenhouse. That was my first lot of straws, as you can tell by the different colour. These are my new lot. So out of them, I had 12 of them as well. So I've lost 8 of them. Of course, when we regal again, the peat-free compost up against the clover. I'm trying that with everything. Just see how it goes. This one of my little chops off the big one. And he's telling me he needs potting on as well. Nice thick white roots. When I had him from Lidl, few months ago was about half the size of him. I wish I'd have had 3 or 4 now. Or having said that, would have had the room in the greenhouse. Right, potting these up next pot size up. These used to be the drinking cups, 1 pint drinking cups from Wilco. These was perfect for me. Well, leeks and my onions and my sprouts. So it's next pot size up for it's telling me once potting up. So I take the 2 seed leaves off, and same with anything else, pot up. That stem I've buried, you'll have extra roots coming on it. Did a lot. Right, what I did in the end with them, because I took, I don't know, half a dozen or something down to our meeting, the last general meeting, down the gardening club. And the next 3 talks I've got, I'm going to take one of them with me and donate them with the raffle. Like most of the other crap I do. These will be going out as well. I ain't put them out so far, but because I'm a bit high. If the wind gets hold of them and them on top of somewhere. So once I know that wind's cleared off a bit, then they'll be going out. But as normal, running out of room in the greenhouse. Right, that was topped up. The lid was left off for 24 hours for all the crap to disperse. Now I know it's ready. Fig, we might get a bit of close up later on, but I've got about 12 figs on him, so it's going to be well, look at all my fruit. Everything's looking great, so it's going to be a good year for me fruit. Right, go back on him. He should have been on there, but because the wind was that strong, he would have toppled over. So I bunged him up against that. So now I've got to get him back up again because the wind dropped. Make sure he's nice and level, which he was, and all the rest of me. Asa, look at that cheeky person there. How dare he come out as well. So I'm just checking the lot. And the winds had knackered everything. So I've helped these along. In fact, most of them. There's a gap between these, in between the 2 threes of straws. So he going up against there. Right, I've got to make me mix for me my carrots, my stump carrots. So I've got to riddle everything. So I think this is the old multi-purpose compost. Any big lumps go in my raised bed. Although it's a good brew. So there's a compost, topsoil, silver sand, vermiculite. That's jubbing all them. Rolly, when do you sow your seed, your stump carrot? Or have you done already?
The stump's already in.
Are they?
140 days, according to Marcus. But
Yeah.
I know about 145. But looking at your recipe there, topsoil only goes in the parsnips, not the carrots. Yeah, you got like 18 litres of compost, then topsoil and silver sand. That's all right. But we don't down here. We don't put the topsoil in for carrots. Only parsnips.
Okay, mate.
And I don't put no lime in either. The rest of it, you got. I'm trying to read what you got there. I suppose that's Q4 or similar.
Calcified seaweed, superphosphate.
Yeah, that's it. Calcified seaweed. We use that superphosphate.
Sulfate of potash.
Yeah, and God, here I'll get it. I've got it on the screen. I'll put something else in as well as growing mixes.
Oh, gives you to the end.
Nutrimate. Do you use any Nutrimate?
No, I've got it down the shed.
No, I'll put Nutrimate in, and I think I'll throw a handful of charge in this year as well, just to be different.
Oh, sure enough. So I'm mixing all this crap, my lumps go on that bed, or in between me fruit trees where I've gone down there. Sand, surprised how many lumps you get in that as well. It's gritty sand. And vermiculite. We used to have a fine down the shed, but nobody liked it, so medium. But big
I
lumps.
don't think it makes any
After
difference,
the
Mick.
medium. No. Well,
But what
nobody.
the sand you have to be careful with, because if you use, like you say, silver sand wherever you get it, if you use paving sand, always buy the cheap one, because expensive paving slab has got weed killer in it. Paving sand
Yeah.
has got weed killer in it,
No, this is a horticultural sand.
or kids play sand. It's
Yeah.
just the same.
So that's all mixed ready. Winds again, because I've got a wire across here holding this up. Keith, this is one of yours from a couple of years ago. But the weight of that has brought that wire down, so I'm going to replace that as well, as you can see. There's a better one of me fig. Loads of fruit on him. Yes, excellent. That's what I want. Because I fed him last week and all. There's some scales I used to do when I'm judging any veg. I only do one show now judging. But I'll be using them for weighing out the crap. Right, these lot are coming through, as you can see, me cornlets. And the litters up the side. And the cornlets, which was left in from last year in the tunnel, them have started coming through as well. There's always some you miss. Nice brew. Just mixing everything up ready for when I need it. Right, then winds have cleared off. These are me raspberries, 2 lots. I've started coming through the net. Well, before they do start coming through the netting, I've got to take that off. So I've taken them off. And the other one, just about got away with it. I should have done it a week or four. But I did get away with it. Pushed them all through as well. So I've shoved that down the back. Ready for next year. They never come through in the middle, your raspberries. Never mind. At least I'm coming through. Right, take the last of the bits off there, then bung my lid back on. This post office crap is keep going in it. They keep dragging it out. Just jail the buggers. Mate himself, he was on the news a couple of weeks ago. So if they don't get prosecuted, he's going to do it himself. So anyway, look. Postie come last week. Gladys from Pheasant Acre Plants. Plant passport, Netherlands. Like most other things. Cream Perfection, I know he's a good one. Regulate out, did well with him last year. And Ajax, I asked for, but then got none. He's a close second. That's me advertising last year that was perfect, the Ajax. Everybody's had him, but them are a corker. Timing them again, I'll be probably 3 different sowings, 3 or 4 different sowings, but I always open them up because a couple of them might be duff. You don't know until you open them. So I did do. I need a couple of trays, so empties, which are down here. So I'll lift them lot off from last year. Just putting a bit of liquid fish in there. So we watering, keep an eye on everything. These are still shooting. Right, anything I slice off that looks naff, I'm going to put a bit of runny honey on it to seal it. And like them others, he will spurt again, which is what them 4 were. So I know it works because I've come through again clean. So I know I can get away with it. Just seal it. Right, back to me, Gladys. I'm going to strip all these down like I've done there. So I put all the crap ones on the front. So I can either mow or slice them. So I'm going to slice them. So the bad bits I'm just going to slice off. As long as I've got an eye or a shoot on that side of it. I've done it before and got away with it. And that's slice, green sulfur, or even honey. So that's the first dollop. The second dollop was, well, that was even worse. So I've had a moan. But I'm going to do the same again. He's got an eye there to shoot. So we just slice through him. And then was the worst, as you can see. But I will moan. Cream perfection. Nice. Sorted out. And Jeffrey, sorry, mate. On your see your own. Yes, mate.
That's no problem. It's just Nigel said to me, if you have a duff one and it's not too bad, don't slice it off. Just put it in fungicide for 5 minutes. So I put them in a weak solution of J's fluid.
Yeah.
And no thrip, no nothing.
Oh.
It worked well last year.
And you got away with it. Oh, that's well, if he says, oh, he's done trial, that's good. Excellent. Thank you for that, Jeffrey. Save me slicing them. These lot, Donna. I forgot I bloody had. Right, I've dished them out to my talks. So I've got too many in. So everything's coming into that chat was moved in the middle. And the pear tree was moved from in between them two round here. Oh, what do you mean he's upside down? Well, I've got my talk coming up, so I need to bottle them too. So there's 2 talks. I've got one left in there. Let him drain out, so I'll just tie him to the leg of the staging. Because I can't get no more liquid osmoc from where I used to get them up in heaven. I'm making my own for them. Right, what else have I got coming? Goji berry, 2 of them. And the citrus plants again. Lost a few. Keep checking my cannas if they need slicing. The last lot of eye winds we had, they was bloody eye as well. That's one what blew me cherry tree down. But I heard a creak, and it was a quarter of this tree. And luckily it went the other road because it's a bloody tall thing. But that's upset somebody because obviously it's going to go in someone else's garden. But you'll see where the owner this side is chopped, and all that side chopped. Not his tree. Went out last week, family meal, and I weren't driving. We got lifted, so I thought I saw that Cornish golden cider, so I'll give it a go. Beautiful road here, bit expensive, but Boston meal to get out. There's Highness down by the side of me. Has had a little pick me up. Enjoyed it. Dog friendly pub. Otherwise, we wouldn't have been there. It was like a Weatherspoons. They go upstairs for the puzzle. Boston place. And this is a sun. It's got the sun all day here. So it'll be ideal for taking the hound. And that tree was huge. That reminded me when we was kids, me and our little, we used to climb trees. And I must have legged about that high in the conker tree. The bloody branch snapped. And I landed on a drain, middle of a bloody field. Pushed my wrist. There he is. Thugs in suits. He's going to job them if the government don't. Oh, not so much else. You Gordon, like quite a bit of stuff off them. Bought one peach tree for our little because he's moving house. Hopefully, he's got his first house. So I bought him one, and buy one get one free. I thought that'll do me because I need one for Aaron. Plus, I need me trailing petunias. So they come, potted them on, and I said he was freebies and all. They were bloody crap. Netherlands again. She just wept. So there's me 2 fruit trees, bare root. That's how they come. They come till after dinner, so just put him over waiter, overnight in waiter. Bunging the chap up, same again, plastic drinking cups. Get him at the level I want him, firming, did waitering. Sarah Bernard, supposed to be a good one. That had bust off from that, because when they put these in last, they then threw all the bloody paperwork and the books on top of them. And bloody smashed that off. Good job it was free. I've still had me mowed. And I'm still planting both of them, that one and that one. Because you got to shoot on him. If you don't come, you don't come. Give them a watering. The Cape Gooseberry's going loop. So the talks maybe one of them each as well. Just to look after them. So my first talk is having one of my cannas, Cape Gooseberry, and a bottle of milk. Gladioli cultivation, that's what we get from Bob Evans when he dishes is out from Pheasant Acre plants. Well, I've got to get my little bottles ready for the liquid fish for my talks. So there's my 3 talks. And that's it for this year. Red zebra, beautiful. Red and yellow, freckled. Canna. Had 4 come through, sent one to Lizzie, kept one myself. And I put 2 because I'm talking on cannas anyway. Take the omelette. Look at this omelette. It's fluffed up, beautiful. Then use an inch thick. Beautiful. Garlic bread and all. Boston. Stonal Gardeners Guild. That was my first one I did. Canna cultivation. While I'm there, I'll nick all the other speakers off them. So I'll get their details because they say too far, only 40 minutes away uphill. They shut the bloody motorway there, they're coming back in the road. That was a Stonal. I've been there a few times, but a good crowd. These are only going as a gardening club because they've got money in the kitty. I think they've got 15 members, quid each to get in. Obviously, they've got to pay me, so they're making a loss. So if it's a normal gardening club, I ain't got the money. That's why I'm all folding. But them carrying on all out. Watched this in a couple of weeks ago. Clint Eastwood, love him. He's still making films. But this one, Aaron said, you'll love this. And I did. And when I finished at the end, if you got the chance, watch it. But he'd be similar to like I am. I ain't as bad as him, though. He was that into his gardening. He missed his daughter's wedding. And missed quite a few things. But I can tell you anything else, but it's Boston film. Right, taking harness for a walk. I just had to take a photo of that. It was just, the leaves were just turning from green to red. Really superb. Don't do it justice, that photo. Boston little chap. Right, so still heating that end bit on the night. This lot is left to our mate upstairs. If it is a nice day, then the vent. And if it's a nice sunny day, that will go upwards. Steve, this is yours. You've now got 4 shoots on. So there's the chap. There's 1 shoot, 2 shoot, and there's another chap just coming through there. So you can split him. And when you get him Tuesday, when you come down for your stuff out of the shed, he'll need potting on and watering. But he's doing well, Boston little chap. So you can split him. Red zebra, McCabe goes. Right, these 2, right, which pot do I put him in? That one or that one? So going in the big ones. Bit of paper underneath. Alpaca muck. Give him a nice brew. I'm going to make a nice mix up for him. This leaf mold, my own compost. rollies, biochar, double handful of all my goodies. Mix that up, beautiful. Put some of my old compost as well. So I'm open the door out. Worms have been, there ain't many worms in there because I've been through it all. But once I get them out. Somebody's got the mic on. Can you turn it off, please? So I'm taking all the worms out. And there's another little shiite. So I crushed him as well. Right, bunging my door back in. Them lot will go back into the bin as normal. Right, that lot is going into there, so I can upend him. Mix it all together. That's a better brew. Look at that, beautiful. Matey, if you don't grow in that, there's something wrong with you. Right, because it's too tall for the bench, I've got to do it on the floor. So I'll upend the pot, put another one on top, and fill that one. Let's get the first one in first. It's still a bit high, meaning you can see when they've chopped it, send it out. So I'm just going to chop him off a bit more. It's ain't going to do him now, or they've already bloody chopped it. So I'm going to seal that with runny honey as well, just to help them out. That's better. So I'll hold them in one hand, and I'll just fill up another. And every now and then I'll turn the pot to make sure he's nice and upright. And do t'other one. And I'll mix the weight. I don't want it cold water. And once they're both done outside, and they get drenched. As you can see there, they're flooded. Obviously till it comes out the bottom. Perfect. These lot get some water again. Different bits of wood chip now. What I'm going to do is take the big lumps. Put my worms in the bin first. Take the big lumps out of that wood chip. Then I can use that as compost ingredients. So them lot go as a top dressing again. Straw, I mean rabbit muck. That's going to go on the top as a mulch. Don't forget any raised bed or a pot, which is a raised bed. They're going to dry out quick, so just mulch them. And then water that so that it doesn't blow away. Look after your compost. So them two are put in the tunnel. A bit of protection as well, same as the other one is there. That's the one from 2 years ago. The peach. He's got loads of or did have loads of flowers on. They've come off now. But yeah, we're filling up. And these two are under there, which get the sun on the afternoon. But I have to remind myself just to keep an eye on them to water them. Right, another brew in there. Will I get another dollop out? That's why I like this Tropicana. Look at the sun behind that, the colours in the leaf. Beautiful, love it. Right, raised beds with pots, which ain't connected to me watering. I've got to have a feed, don't forget them. And everything outside. Gladioli cornets, I thought I might as well take them to the troops as well. When I do my talk, help them out. So I've got cornets, canna, liquid osmoc, liquid fish, Cape Gooseberry, and there was a Washington all charge. Christy went 4 foot. Right, he's going to be naff again, so I'm going to job him. Right, this is my old wood chip. And I did put a bit of topsoil in, just sprinkle in and mix it up. And a bit of water. And that's how it's broken down. So that is going to get mixed with that. Perfect. Now I've got a new bag. And in the bottom of that wood chip, or this was when I was to take Russian to another park last year. there was a tree that had come down. I said, nick all this from the old wood stump, the stump of the tree. The bag that lot was in here, moisture on the bottom, it was all worms still in there. So they went straight into the compost bin. But that lot mixed up. Look at that, beautiful. So I've got another good compost ingredient. Steve, that's yours again. That's what the chap looks like. Red zebra, get him ready as well. He needs putting on. We'll get a close up. There's the hyphae roots coming off the normal root. That tells you you've got a good growing medium. Because I'm starting off. That is the mycorrhizal fungi going to work what's in the soil. And that little chap there, I couldn't believe it when I saw it. White butterfly, cabbage white, or a foreign chap. Right. Feeding everything that needs it. In fact, feeding everything. Fig tree feed had this last year. When I said it, I thought I'm going to give you some of that. I think that comes from Germany. Where everything's having the feed they should be getting. So the figs a bit better on there now. But looking forward to the growing season. And then I've got a bit of damp in it. So I'm just drawing it out. If it's naff, then I'll bin it. This is me other talk last week. This was to the Future Society in Brum, Sutton Coldfield. This is where they closed the bloody motorway again. Both talks was up north. Any road up. Good turnout, always good crowd there. I think I was there 3 years ago or something, I can't remember. But there's a busy bugger. But they put a load on for them. Obviously, fuchsia cuttings, like a members class, but similar to what we do. Where I took cannas in for our lot. That buy different fuchsia cuttings, or there's one for the members class. But there's loads going on just to keep them occupied. Yeah. Sutton Coldfield, Fuchsia and Garden Guild. So I had one of them little chaps was down there. We had a break halfway through. So that was me doing my talk or getting ready for it. And they had a little competition. Put little displays what people have done for St. George's Day, obviously. And say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And just get a ticket. Put all your things, so you're going to win a bucket in there. Just keep them in that one. It just keeps people interested in it. And that was the raffle prizes. So I'd put 6 in, donated 6 out of the 11. Go back on that one. Look at that there. I thought that'll do me. Bangladesh. That's a good one, that is, Glady. So had me 2 quids worth. And that's my little chap I had. That one. I picked him because he's like a standard. But that's what he's going to end up like. Puts Foley. And do me for 2 quid. So much else. And they tell you what's on next month as well, what's going on. It's very well organised. And they have homemade cakes free. Oh, look at them. Nearly a jammy dodger. I might have been somebody's nicked the jam out the middle. We'd have a break halfway through for a cuppa. And luckily I worked it, so I put my adverts on just before we finished the first half. So people come and buy me wares. What did I win on the raffle? This chap was looking at these. And I says, I've put a bottle of liquid fish in there. You know, that's worth about 4 quid from my little lad. And it's good brew, so he took that. Good lad. That left me with him. Then somebody says, you get them with that. I says, thank you very much. So I broke them up for the bird feed. So that's where I come on with posting night. Right, when I go to these next day, exactly the same. Gonna open them up. All Taylor's products are thoroughly tested. What a load. They come from bloody Holland. How can you test them? So when I skinned them down, there's 5 good ones living. There's 5 dead ones dead. So I sent them that photo, Taylor's. Oh, I should have copied the reply and put it on here. Assholes. If you don't moan, you don't get them back. I've got to get in touch with her and all. See if I'll job me book. Tabering. I had this one because it fruits end of August. When's our show? First week in September. So with a bit of luck, look after them. Yes, Netherlands. Should have bloody guessed. When I looked at the little chap, when does it fruit? July. It didn't say on it, otherwise I wouldn't have bloody had it. So I took that photo as well and complained to them, emailed, and sent them the original one where it says end of August. Netherlands. Should have guessed. Also, where they packed it, they snapped the bloody top off as well. Assholes. That was a packet it come in. The plant itself, it's peat free, all right. It's bloody soil free as well. And you road up. And the casing itself was a bit dented, just in case, and you road up. So I complained to them. These lot was in as well. They must be dishing them out to everybody, freebies. And that had also snapped off because they threw this lot on top of it. Also sent them photos to them. That was what I was doing to me, me balls for the birds, just breaking them up by hand, then mixing them up with the bird seed. Yes, Brenda draws next door. Sorry, Brenda, but they'll love that. Right, so I asked Hartley if I'll go around next door because I know all this crap of mine is overhanging his. So I says, can I cut it back? He says, yeah. Thank you very much. Keep the peace. Right, there's me brew ready. So there's a bit of feed in there because I put a drop of muck in. And these are the eating legs. I want them ready for bringing by the next meeting. Right, I've got a good brew underneath now. These are my second lot of sweet peas I'm sowing. So just space them out. 3/4 of the pot with your multi-purpose compost or whatever growing medium. Space them out. Give them a good watering and then fill them with dry compost and leave them. No water. Exactly the same as the last lot. These lot down here need top dressing. They dropped again through the rain, compacting the soil. So I'm taking all the weeds out. Getting some compost ready. You'll see the shoots better now. I've got to thin these out, sort them out later on. Right, drying the liquid. There's a couple of foreign ladybirds, which I don't know when the foreign will be on the next lot or not. I'll need some more compost out. The top dress. So obviously the worm's been staying in because they all do my digging. So I'm just top dressing till I fill it and then put the netting back on. Some have dropped more than others, but eventually I'm going all the way along. Any bits of crap out will go in there. So that's 5 beds done. 2 more beds to do here. 3, sorry. So that's a lot done. Might be gladdies in here, still up and on. Well, them 3 on that end. And my sweet peas because I got that netting. But I'm still up and on it. Right, my good brew now in my compost bin. It's coming out. That's the second lot of sweet peas I just put in. Just a reminder, know where to. There's the 2 layers of my top compost out of the bin, which is the stuff still in there breaking down. And there's a 3rd lot. Meaning I'm working straight the way down the bin. I want the lot out. Start from scratch again. Because this lot is going to be a brilliant growing medium. So you can see the door at the bottom of the compost bin there. So I've took quite a bit out. There's probably 2 or 3 inches, say 2 inches left, and I'm just getting bits of wood chip up, which is what I first put down when I first started the compost. So on top of that is going straw, and I've broken this up by hand, so a good layer of straw on. Now I'm going to start adding that top of the compost, i.e. there's still stuff breaking down. So I'm putting that lot in. 2 bags of that, level it out, add a bit of muck just to help them out again, and then the other bag. Level that out. And then my new stuff, bung that out, level that. So now I've got 3 bags of bloody good compost. So whatever has this now is going to have a good brew. And that needs a drop of water. And then my carpets go back in. And my new one. And that, and a drop of water on the top as well. Right, that can start going again. Perfect. This was an extra I found during the week and learned myself, because I'm still learning about my cannas. You can also grow cannas permanently in water, as they are there. They're in a pond, and they've been there for moons. And in winter, they get the protection from this lot, and from the that. It ain't that bad a winter where this freezes over, but it's somewhere in the States, so it can grow. And you've been watching this town. The chap itself, he comes from Alzoin, and most of the film is it's up Brawley Hill, near the flats. Because I'm still bloody antique as I was years ago, so that's what I'm doing the filming there. But on again tonight. I'm afraid, people, that's a lot for today. I hope you have enjoyed that. After we got through the cock-ups again.
Thanks, Mike. Cheers.
There ain't no Zoom next week. I'm down at Pompey, the reunion. We're having them now every 6 months. Because we're all bloody dying off. So the more we can have. So
is that around the 20th?
21st, I think it is.
So you're away the 20th as well?
21st. 21st day, the Sunday.
That's the Sunday.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, there's a free bowls thing at Williston Park
Is that?
on the 20th. Yeah. It's on Facebook. Free tuition for beginners.
On the Saturday?
Stevens Park, yeah.
Oh,
11 till 4.
I'm down the shed. 12 till 2. Oh, I might be able to job that.
I've got to go to work, so it might be a fleeting visit if we go.
Oh, we'll sort something out, right?
Well, I've got 3 sets of bowls now anyway, so don't worry about that.
3 sets.
Oh, we can throw them at one another.
You're right. I'm bloody planting mine.
Yeah, well, there might be no blood. Good, there might be oval. I don't know.
Yeah.
We'll ask the experts, eh?
Yeah.
But see what you think. Say I've got to be at work for 3 o'clock in the afternoon, so so I don't know, in between 11 and whatever.
Send us the link, Greg.
I'll get Joe to send it to you.
Good man. I'll have a perv through.
Yeah. Apparently they're going to they're going to run tournaments and all sorts from there. So I think
Mm.
they're trying to drum some business up, sort of thing.
Yeah.
So it's a way of getting into it, I suppose, isn't it?
Yeah. I've asked Ray over the road if he packs in, can have his balls. He ain't got back to me yet.
Has he got so? Well, I've got 3 sets, so don't worry about that.
Oh, good man. Okay, people. I'll see you in a couple of weeks' time.
Yeah. Have a good week,
Hey, mate.
everybody. See you in a couple of
Cheers,
weeks,
mate.
mate.
Cheers,
Bye.
people. See
Bye.
you
Cheers,
on
mate.
Tuesday, mate.
That's
Bye
right.
now.
See you, mate.
Cheers, all.
Bye.